What's going on YouTube? PhantumScopes is here and I'm dropping a new video today. Today we're looking at Battlefield 4 and this is thoughts and impressions. And if you know anything about thoughts and impressions, it's basically where I share my thoughts and impressions, you know, that type of thing. So I have some good things to say about Battlefield Hardline. It was definitely a very great beta. It actually it run very well. It ran really good. It was a great game, and so it was a nice beta. So here we go. We're gonna start off with the game modes. For game modes, the game had two game modes right off the bat. It was Blood Money and Heist. Now, out of the two game modes, I really enjoyed Blood Money the most. Heist was you know, kind of on the, you know, I didn't really cared about it because it was kind of hard to understand at one point. But over time, it got better. You know, got more. It was better to understand the game as it, you know, as time progressed. But when you first started playing it, it was just, for me, it was just, you know, it was crazy. But since I didn't really like Heist the most, I'll just talk about it. But Heist, basically what you do is with Heist, you just the criminals versus the police. You know, you will basically protect trucks, and you stop the people from coming to get the trucks. And when they break in, they have these briefcases, and you basically take the briefcases somewhere on a map. I think it's like a waypoint on a map you have to head to, and whoever returns the briefcases the most, I guess, wins. I didn't really understand it, you know, it was like that, but it reminds me of the game mode Rush. It was kind of like Rush, you know, where you rush and, you know, to get to the truck, and, you know, when you're defending the truck, you're like right there at the truck. So, you know, it's kind of like that. But for Blood Money, I enjoyed it the most. The way Blood Money works is like a big pile of money, like right in the center of the map, equal distance between each opposing team's vault. And so basically what you do is you just charge at the money pile, and you just steal the money, and whoever gets to $5 million first is the victor. Now, but let's say, for example, like it's actually a really cool game. Like, for example, let's say like your team you're playing with has like $2 million, and the other team has like, I don't know, $4.5 million. So on the verge of winning. What you can do, you can actually go to their vault and actually steal their money and take their money, or take your money that you've stolen from them and take it back to your vault. So it can go both ways. But you know, it's a very great game. But it does you know, it does support the teamwork. And if you play with a team that does not have, you know, a great team ethic, you know, you're not really gonna win at all. Like, for example, I was playing with, I remember this, I don't know when I was playing, but I was playing like maybe 3 weeks ago. When I was playing, it was a great team. It was a huge team. I mean, it was a great team, and the other team was crap. They didn't do anything. But we beat them in under 3 minutes. I mean, that's how fast. I didn't even get a kill. I think I died once. But that just tells you how fast the games can go if, you know, if the people suck, you know. But other than that, Blood Money and Heist. Blood Money was, you know, the more preferred one for me, because Heist really was, you know, I didn't really understand how it worked. But now I do, and it's a great game mode, and, you know, but Blood Money is where it's at for me. Alright, so now we can talk about the player count. Now, if you've been playing Battlefield for, you know, seasoned Battlefield player on PC, you're probably used to the 64 versus 64. The 32 versus 32 players. That makes you 64 players, my bad. But you know, yeah, you know, you're probably used to that. And you know, when you play Battlefield Hardline, you don't really have the option to play with 64 players on the map at one time. It's actually been halved. It's actually 32 players are on the map at one time, which is not a bad thing when you think about it, because if the beta gives you a glimpse of how every map is going to be kind of like, the way it's, you know, transversed, or the scale of the map, of how close quartered the maps were, 32 players is enough. Because even with Blood Money, just with all of it, with all the game modes, it felt like 16 players was enough on each team, were sufficient enough to make the games fun. I mean, I didn't really need to see the point to have 32 people clustered on the map. It was just no. But 32 players was actually a very nice choice, I guess, especially for the map size. It's a nice makes the game more close quarters and stuff like that. So that's pretty much all there is to say about, you know, the 32 players and stuff. It was nice. It was really nice. Another cool thing about the Battlefield Hardline Beta is the gadgets they had. I got a chance to play with 2 gadgets. It was the zip line and the grapple gun. Now the grapple gun, it took me a while to understand how I had to use it because I was trying to really use it like a zip line. But after I realized how it worked, it was actually interesting. It was actually an interesting gadget. So like, there's like these little ridges on the map. Like once you have the grapple gun out, they turn blue, and you just shoot at the ridge, and it makes like a little thing you climb up and stuff. It's pretty cool. You know, it was something new. You know, I've never really been able to do that before in a Battlefield game. So you know, it's pretty legit. But the zip line was even fun because it was cool too. Like, you can just zip line from building to building. Not really, but there's like there's like this highest building I think you can get onto like regularly without having to have a vehicle. You just like take the elevator and go up. It's like another building. You go there. I think a helicopter spawns there. I'm not really sure, but you go there and you spawn. Not you spawn. You don't spawn. You just shoot the grapple gun down there, and you can just ride it across it. It's actually cool though, and it's really nice. But this is basically all I have to say about Battlefield Hardline, as far as my impressions and stuff, like my little review of every little thing. As far as my thoughts go, Battlefield Hardline is actually a really fresh game in the series. Some people complain that I call it Battlefield Hardline, or I call it Battlefield, you know, that type of stuff. Obviously, it's a spin-off from the Battlefield series. I mean, most people probably still won't understand what a spin-off is, but a spin-off is, you know, is something different from like a main franchise. I mean, you know, not really gonna go into all that. If you really want to know what that is, check the Urban Dictionary. There's a lot of cool things in the Urban Dictionary. All right, but I think that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm planning on having Watch Dogs coming real soon. Don't know when, but it's coming real soon. But until then, please like the video. If you comment, that's nice, but I really love likes. Likes help the channel grow, and I'm trying to do that. Thank you all for watching the video. I'm out.